welcome back to Coco Caliente, a mother and daughter production.
Where we talk about everything and nothing.
All at the same time. And we are going to be having Thursday releases from now on, just so everybody, for the rest of the summer at least. Right, Mom?
Yeah, that's what
we think's best. So we fall a little bit behind, and there were some changes with the company and editing and all that, which we never edit anything out, ever.
I don't think
we haven't yet.
No, that's why you hear what you hear.
And I think most people listen back and like, oh, this will sound better if we take this out, or what? Yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't know, but we don't. So really there isn't a lot of editing, but it's just kind of inserting the ads if we have them. And we appreciate you guys listening to those and trying out those, because that's why that this is possible for us to do. So we appreciate you guys. But yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. First off, I do want to say thank you so much for the birthday cards that you guys sent me. I'm still making my way through them and reading the letters and the cards that you sent, but that was really nice of you. I felt super special. I kept getting more and more cards in the mail, and my mom's like, oh yeah, I put it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, she was a little confused at first because some were coming from local to like people, and she just was like, what's going on? And then she got some cool like stones that like amethyst stone and something else.
Yeah,
that, and then flowers. Somebody sent flowers.
Yes,
yeah,
thank you. It was so sweet. It was really cool.
And it took her like, because they started coming early. I think it took till like the day of her birthday or the day after before I was waiting for her to just like, besides the look she's giving me, I was waiting for her to actually say something.
I thought maybe it was just like because my 30th birthday, and we still to this day get we get like Big Brother fan mail, Victor and I. Sometimes we'll get like 5-page letters and stuff in the mail randomly. So I was just like, oh, okay, like maybe Big Brother's on. It's my 30th birthday. And
you actually did just get one to my house again, a big thing to sign, and with the return envelope and all this, some stuff.
So that stuff does trickle in. So it did take me a while to like, oh, that makes sense. Thank you guys. And
Speaking of birthdays, yes.
Yeah. We had Arrow's first birthday party, and I guess we can go through kind of what we did and maybe what we wouldn't do again, kind of do's and don'ts from our perspective, but it was awesome. It was an awesome party.
Yes, and he turned 1. Like, we got to have the party on the exact day that was his birthday because it fell on a Saturday, and so that was really, really cool in itself. It was
special.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, when's his party? And I'm like, the 23rd. Oh, when's his birthday? The 23rd. It's so cool. So we decided to do everything pretty local, which was really awesome that we were able to do that, because we do live in a small town. If you guys didn't know, we live in a tiny town. And so a lot of things you do, I guess we're used to kind of outsourcing to maybe near a city if needed. But we have people around here really doing awesome cakes, doing awesome cookies. We have people that do some blow up jump houses and slides.
And the catering, everything was really, local. Really local. And actually, first of all, yeah, we can talk about the catering. The food was amazing.
Oh my gosh, 100 out of 10.
Yeah, it was so good. And we ended up, we did was it broasted chicken? So we had homemade bread and butter, broasted chicken, sausage and sauerkraut, and masticelli. Those were considered like the bread and the 3 meats. And then you got to pick a potato. And I'm still not sure if they gave us, because she asked me, there's lots of choices. And when I was picking them, she said scallop or gratin. And I said either one. So I don't know which one we actually got.
They're really good, though. I normally don't like those types of potatoes. And they're really good.
And we had and then for the vegetable, you picked
green bean casserole,
which Errol really, really liked. Errol really liked the potatoes, the masticelli, and the green bean casserole. So we picked good choices for him.
And then we got 3 salads, which were my favorite.
You got to get 3 cold salads, yes.
So
I still don't know why we didn't pick taco salad. I would have picked taco.
Well, thinking about it now, eating it now, it would have been mushy.
Yeah.
We're still eating so much food. But we got Oriental salad, which is my favorite. And it was different, and it was still so bomb.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, that's my favorite one to eat leftovers.
Oh, yeah. I eat it 3 times a day. It's kind of alarming.
I didn't eat it yet today, but I'm going to.
That spaghetti salad and broccoli and cauliflower salad. So those are the 3 salads that we picked. And tons of desserts, too many desserts. So we'll talk about that, because I think it's just like oh my gosh, what do we do with all these desserts? Mom got a sheet made of
cream puff is so yummy.
That's what I would do that one again. Cream puff, and then s'mores bars, were they?
Yeah,
those are usually really good. Yeah. And then we got cupcakes, tons of cupcakes, like 96 cupcakes, because we didn't do a sheet cake. Arrow's little cake, which that was just for Arrow, and then tons of cookies.
And some of the cupcakes were stuffed with different creams. I honestly had not eaten a cookie or a cupcake until after the party. I didn't have any during the party. I had, though, the cream puff, and I had the
s'mores bar.
The s'mores bar. And the cream puff, literally, it was the biggest sheet cake of cream puff. And it was in the fridge. And I was like, we have so much desserts out there. I don't have to get this out. We could just be eating it for a week. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, I will be not walking. So I got it out with plates and had one of my brother-in-laws follow me and was serving cream puff to everybody that would take it.
That worked really good. That was smart of you, because I would have forgot about it. And so the food, everyone was raving about the food. So the food, we got lucky. We got a caterer, and it was worth every penny. And around here too, they work really hard for their money. It was super affordable. And so it was just like, a bonus, a good thing for us, a good thing for them. It was just so good.
And they dropped off like all the, they dropped everything off, and then like in the big,
set it up too.
Yeah. But in the big, what are they? The
roasters. And
they put the plastic in there, so no mess, like easy to clean. Then the bowls were in like big bowls. They had everything. They knew
what they were doing.
They did a very good job.
And so, okay, so that food I haven't had that type of food in 10 years, I'd say, because that's the type of food that I go to a wedding around here and be so pumped to have. And I feel like right now, wedding food is trying to get like fancier. And so they don't really have, that's what we used to have. And so now it's more like something fancier and less tasty, I guess. Even my mom says my wedding food was really good. It wasn't like.
It was really, 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 it looked really fancy, and it was really, really good. And I heard everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is the best food I've ever had at a wedding. But I remember Nicole that day, I don't know if it's because she was pregnant or what, she's like, the food wasn't that good, was it, Mom? I said, oh my gosh, it was so good. It was really good.
But anyways, I feel like there's nothing like comfort home cooked food, and that's what this felt like, I guess. So it was everyone was so excited. We're just talking about food for 10 minutes. But the food, I do that over and over again, and we got really lucky with them having an opening to even be able to cater. So that is something that saved us a lot of work, and it makes me wonder why my mom didn't cater our graduation parties back in the day, and she cooked everything. I cannot imagine.
But I got a lot of compliments because I am a good cook. But it was
all really good.
I did not cook the, actually probably I should have got it catered because that was expensive too. I did the half chickens out on the big, the grills. Like I had somebody come in and do all those. Like, so the main meat, which was the whole leg and thigh thing, and barbecued them or smoked them, however they did it on the big grills.
There was a lot of chicken on those, I remember.
Yeah, that was delicious. That takes hours and hours and hours. But I did get that done. And then a couple of people helped me with, I bought the desserts. I didn't make the desserts. I ordered the desserts from, but I did make all the food.
Short, cater if you can, because it probably comes out to being very affordable if you find the right person. And it's like, I couldn't imagine. We had so much to do. I can't imagine trying to make sure all the food was done at the same time.
Or even like if it is like in your area more expensive and you know somebody that cooks like yourself that you think, or if you are a good cook or you know somebody else is a good cook, pay them to do that for you, or somebody that you think could, it was really, really nice to relax and not be worrying about grabbing. All we had to do was get the utensils and put them into the crock pot to serve it, and that was it.
Yeah, it was amazing. Anyone local we went through? Who do we go through?
Debbie Shimaleski. I don't know what their catering thing is, but really everybody knows who she is. She does a lot of weddings, funerals, everything around here.
But she has a partner too.
Yes, and I don't know her name. Okay. I just know her. I've known her my whole life.
So yeah, that was awesome.
Out of Argyle, Michigan.
Yeah. So it was really good. I had to try Coterie Diapers because I saw the craze about them on Instagram and how much they can hold. And let me tell you, they are very, very nice diapers. So let me tell you some facts about them. So Coterie is the highest performing diaper on the market with up to 2 times more liquid capacity and up to 4 times faster absorbency versus other brands, keeping your baby drier longer. Parents report fewer nighttime leaks and diaper changes, which can lead to better sleep quality for you and your baby. And plus, that means less laundry. Coterie can even take your baby through potty training with their new 2-in-1 product, the Pant, that moves like yoga pants but absorbs like a diaper. It's readjustable. It means you can tailor and fit the pants to your baby's exact size and even do vertical changes. So that's really cool. And they only use the cleanest and safest ingredients. And the Pant is even proven to be free of nearly 200 potentially harmful and irritating ingredients. And they have diapers and wipes, and they're in a class all of their own because they've been awarded the best diaper and wipes by The Bump and theparents.com. Plus, their wipes are National Eczema Association approved. So right now, Coterie is partnering with Coco Caliente to offer you 20% off your first order plus free shipping when you go to coterie.com and enter promo code COCO. That's Coterie spelled COTERIE.com, promo code COCO for 20% off and free shipping. Promo code COCO. Okay, so then that was a plus. Would do again. Desserts. Now, we did go overboard on desserts. Beauty-wise, they were so stunning, so pretty. They taste great. But it's just like, what do we do with all these desserts now? So if you're going to throw a party, I would say we didn't need the s'mores bars and the cream puff. We just needed the cream puff. Probably, right, Mom? We didn't need cookies and cupcakes. We probably could have just did cookies.
Or just did, because the extra ones, when you pay for if you look at our pictures, like the farm animals, they were really hard and it's probably tedious to do, and then the cupcakes are really, really pretty and over. So maybe you just need to go over the top with one of them for the aesthetically pleasing look and pictures, and then just do something more simple because there were so many. I felt like too that people, they don't know what they're so pretty. They'll just take them, and I don't know if they just wanted to take one of them all, and they were laying all over.
Yeah, it's like take a bite of a $3. I don't know how much they were. Say like a $4 cookie or $3 cupcake and just one bite, and I'm like, ugh. And then I see one kid just trying each one. I'm just like, oh.
To see what the filling is at each one, because they were pretty fancy looking.
And then I went to the dessert table and they're all gone. All the pretty ones are gone. And I was like, okay, I wanted to try. I don't know. It was fine. That's what they're for. They're for the guests. But I think sometimes people don't realize, I don't really realize sometimes, oh yeah, if you're going to take something, maybe eat it, because it's probably, if it's pretty, it's probably, you pay a lot for that, but they know it's a lot of work and they deserve every penny of that.
And then we didn't know Jesse saved a few cookies because he wanted to make sure we got to see him and look at them. And then somebody shoved a box of cupcakes too. So actually right now they're sitting here and we're not eating them, but we still got them.
I froze the cookies though, because there's.
Did you freeze them? Okay.
Yeah, I was happy that Jesse saved, because I didn't even get to see them because they showed up. My grandma brought them right when the party started, and I didn't see him at all. And even the pictures that Liz took, I think she missed the ones with his name on them, like the cute one that said Arrow, and Jesse saved me one. And I thought that was really cute. So I was really glad Jesse saved that. I didn't think that the desserts would be picked through by 3 p.m. when the party started at 2. But then once I saw the kids, I saw one of my cousins go up to people being like, oh yeah, in this cupcake there's a chocolate filling, in this cupcake there's a raspberry filling, in this one there's no filling. I'm like, how do you know all that? Did you have 3 cupcakes? I'm quizzing him down. He goes, no, I'm like, that's fine. So,
but most people, if they were like me, were so full because the food was so good and didn't eat much dessert, I don't think. Probably the kids did it more than the adults, actually.
So yeah, I would do less desserts.
The piñata was a big hit.
Yeah, the piñata, and I just stumbled upon one in Hobby Lobby, and I wasn't even thinking about getting a piñata because Arrow can't technically hit one. But oh my gosh, that was so fun for the kids. It was a cute cowboy boot. Victor filled it up with lots of good candy, and then he decided to put in $41 bills crinkled up in there too. I was like, okay, if that's what you want to do. It's the kids are going to get so excited. And I think some of them, it was funny because they all got to hit it. He blindfolded some that were older and was moving it back and forth for some that were older. And when it broke, It was really, really cute to see the kids bring the candy back to their moms. I can't wait for Arrow to do that. My friend Nicole's little boy would bring back one piece at a time, and I'm like, go get more. And he'd bring back, I was like, you're bringing the worst stuff, like a lemon head. And I'm like, you can't have that. And she's like, I wonder if my kids are smart enough to get the dollar bills. But he just brought like a couple like pieces of candy, and then the older kids knew.
Was it the older kids grabbing I didn't go out there at the point when they were doing it. I watched it from afar where the older kids got all the money.
I think so. Yeah. But Victor like grabbed a couple and gave it to the little kids. But it was just really, really cute to see how excited they were. They grab one piece, take it back to their mom, grab another piece, take it back.
Well,
and what's really funny,
I seen the cups. They were cute. So they were full.
Victor got like trolley gummy worms. What are my favorite gummy bears? Are the Haribo gummy bears, the Reese's, Kit Kats, Twix, all like the good candy. And there was some lemon heads, and he must have got like now and laters. He got like a pack of those, and you could see that the older kids, they were just left them on the ground. And Vic's like, no, everybody pick up all the candy. Like they knew exactly like what the good stuff was. But it's funny, that probably.
I would think older kids would like now and laters because I like Starburst and chewy stuff.
Victor likes those, but yes. It's like, oh man, we got some kids that are like, nope, I don't want that. Leave that for the little kids. And poor Kipton's bringing back and forth little lemon heads that are left over. But yeah, that was a huge hit. So I definitely would do that again. They all got real excited. And I remember doing piñatas when I was little at all my birthday parties.
Yeah,
over the clothesline.
We always did piñatas, and it was cute to watch. I can't wait till Arrow's big enough to actually do it and grab all the fun stuff out of there. And
so that was a hit. His high chair I found on Facebook Marketplace for $40, and my Aunt Tiffany picked it up for us, and it was perfect. It's so nice, and it worked great. And so then I just got some, I went on Amazon and just got like a couple banners to hang from it. I would do that because the pictures with that turned out really, really cute, and I feel like that's a picture that I would probably get like a decent size and put somewhere in the house. So I would definitely do that. The balloon arch, I would do that. That was really affordable. I think you can get the balloons and all the balloon arch for like $11.
She went a little bit overboard. I think we have balloons for the next 10 parties that we're going to have.
Yeah. And then what else was
the bounce, or not the water slide? It was 92 degrees on Saturday.
Yeah,
but it still felt okay. I mean, I don't know. It was. Anyways, the bounce she rented, it was like one was called like an obstacle course bounce thing, and then the other one was a big bounce with a slide and
for like even
water.
Adults.
Yeah, you went down it.
Yeah, it was so fun. And I would do that over and over again. It was super hot, and there was some kids that just went up and down it all day long. And it kept a lot of kids occupied, and they had a lot of fun. And I think they thought it was like really cool because it's not something that like is everywhere. And so we rented those out of Deckerville, Michigan. If you're interested in local doing that, because I thought that was totally worth it.
We probably won't do it again until Arrow's probably like 5 and has like all his friends over,
because he can't go down it.
And we won't have like from now on, probably we'll just have just family. Yeah. This was like his big, she didn't get to have everybody, all of our family at the wedding or the shower, even the wedding shower was really high COVID, so just the wedding party was there.
Even Mariah didn't even come to my wedding shower.
Yeah, and she's your maid of honor. Yeah, it was like very high COVID during the wedding shower. Mm-hmm. The baby shower, she had a few more people at. Her wedding, most of the family couldn't come. So this was the first thing. Every one of my brothers and sisters were here for his birthday, and most of Dave's were, just the one that was out of state and another one that lives farther away. The rest were all here. Mm-hmm. So it was just nice. We had all the family here, and
it was really nice to see everyone.
Yeah. So that's why we had such a big party.
That's kind of why we went. Yeah, I guess that makes total sense. And what's crazy is a lot of people, close relatives, have seen Arrow maybe once or no times at all because of COVID. I kept him very away from, I didn't even go to family Christmas and things like that. So I mean, I felt like I'm ready to introduce him fully to the family too. And like, I really want them to have a relationship with him. And so I just definitely wanted all the family to be there. So I was really happy when I saw all of them come.
And he was loving it. He knew he was like the star of the show. He loves, it don't matter where we go. Like even if we're pulling a parking lot and Nicole has to run in somewhere and then I'm holding him or whatever. Any kids I roll down the window or he'll look outside. Any kids he sees, he's waving and smiling showing his teeth. He's so excited by people, especially little people. Mm-hmm. So it's so cute. And, anyways, what was my point I was going to make? His tractor. Yeah. We got him a tractor that you can control. Well, eventually it's a power tractor and he'll be able to drive it himself. But right now it's controlled by remote control. So we took him in a circle around like all the people. He's just waving and smiling and showing his teeth. He was just so excited.
He was waving to people today too in the store. He's like really, and it was little kids and they were waving back. I'm like, oh, like, I feel like since he hit 1 these last couple of days, he's really like interacting with a lot of people.
Yeah. Tell him about your surprise Thursday night, what he got for his birthday.
Oh yeah. This is so cool. And I'm trying to make a video of it. So my Aunt Tiffany and Uncle Jimmy said that they made Arrow something and if they could drop it off a couple days before his party, because it would be hard to do the day of his party. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then we see them pull into the driveway and they're carrying a trailer with it looks like a little house on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like a playhouse. And so anyways, they pull in and it's the cutest little clubhouse. They made a little sign on it. They built it themselves. And a little sign on it that says Arrow's Clubhouse. It's painted it's stained actually, but it looks like it's painted. It has little windows, a door inside. They put a chalkboard in there for him, a ruler that goes up to 5.5 feet to watch him mark how tall he's getting. It's very roomy.
Yeah, huge. A lot of people, the day of the party, there was 10 kids in there playing. Yeah. And the windows are a cool shape in the front. And then there's the side windows and it's steel roof.
Yeah, steel roof. I'm like, it's so cute. Once he can understand it, he is going to be so pumped and so I'm so excited for him. It was it made me tear up because it was such a special gift. And I know how hard they worked on that too. Building, I could not do that. A lot of people can't just go build. I mean, they've been working for over a month. It's sanded. It's not just some thrown together thing. And I mean, to have it, not only to have it, but to know how much love and time went into it, it's really special. And then they have 5 kids and they all took part in it, at least a little bit, putting it all together. So we have pictures of all of them working on it. And then eventually when I have another child, I can just take the sign that says Arrow's Clubhouse and put their names, both of their clubhouses. They don't need their own clubhouses, but it'll fit several children. So we are good for all of our kids. And so that was so nice. I mean, I never I think when I thought maybe that they were, I was I don't think it's a sandbox because I think that's what I thought she knew you were going to get one. Thought maybe a little swing or something. I didn't even know. But when I saw that, I never dreamt that was really awesome. Really. And so now we just have it in our backyard and we're going to put up a sandbox next to it because that's what Victor and I got Arrow. But we haven't even put it together yet because we're leaving for Puerto Rico in a week. And so I figured after we'll put it together and put all his toys in there and let him play.
And he got a lot of sand toys.
Yeah.
And he got a water table and he got a lot of bath toys. Mm-hmm. So I think we'll probably use and I had gotten him a little pool with an umbrella. Mm-hmm. So I think once you get back, he's going to get to play the next month outside.
August will be really hot and usually at least half of September is scorching hot. So he'll have a month and a half of at least of all that playing stuff.
And I figure a lot of them bath toys you can let him play with in the pool because he got tons of sand toys and tons of and water toys and
and we got some really cute posters made at the local print shop and I made them really quick and I got some water labels made and they're really nice and really cute. But would I do it again? Probably not because I don't even know if people even notice that I got the water label, so it's just an extra expense that maybe it wasn't really, I mean, it was cool for his first birthday, but I probably wouldn't do it for maybe my next kid's birthday because, I mean, we have a lot of water bottles left too, don't we?
I didn't probably. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of those ones.
I see him kind of, well, okay, so the thing is you just see them, you saw how many bottles of water just open. I mean, how many bottles of water did I open? And it was crazy, I guess, because you take a sip and then you don't know where you put it. So, I mean, I'm even guilty of that. So I think that was kind of like, oh yeah, well maybe. But with the men, I didn't see too many beers with extra beer hangs hanging around. I think they finished they were finishing their beers. I think, you know what I did not see that must have went over really well? I have not seen any of the Gatorades. Have you? No, the non-alcoholic drinks, that thing was like empty. And there
was so much. We got like the Gatorade, the big crates of the Gatorade Frosts and stuff. And then I got the Gatorade
Did Victor
Zeros.
put the big Gatorades out there? He did, right?
Yeah, because I saw the bigger boys carrying them all around.
Oh, okay. So bigger Gatorades, Gatorade Zero, lots of
juice.
bubbly, lots of Mott's juice. And
a lot of juice boxes. I'm the one that put everything to get put away in the fridge earlier. There was only 4 waters in there, like at the end of the night. Nothing in that one that had all that stuff. And the one beer thing was
and pop. We bought pop last minute.
There's a ton of pop. There's literally nobody drinks.
Mariah talked kind of. She's like, "Do you have pop?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Should I have pop?" I was like, "Can you go grab pop, Brian?" Which is her fiance. So he went and grabbed pop, and I was like, "Make sure you put that pop out because I don't want to be stuck with all that because we don't drink it." And that's what we're freaking stuck with.
They picked up 6 12-packs of pop, and there's probably 5 12-packs of pop left. So there's the whole your cooler. Your fridge downstairs is full of pop. There's
maybe some people will come over and drink pop. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of pop, and what else was I going to say? Oh, and a lot of things that we had left over too was the girl alcoholic beverage, like the one that I had. They're not that they're girl, but I call them the kind that girls pick up, like
something other than Busch Light and
like the spritzers or whatever they're called, and seltzers and all that stuff. There was quite a few of those left. So, but yeah, it went good. At least we didn't run out. I was scared because of with it being 90 some degrees. I'm like, Nicole, we might be running to grab more beverages at the end of the night, but we did good, and it lasted till. People started showing up a little bit after 1, and the last people left close to midnight, right?
Yeah, and Arrow was still laughing and smiling at 10:30, just giggling. I don't know if it was a little bit of sugar that he had from his cake or what, but I was like, he only had 1 nap. That was, I don't know, an hour. It was crazy. This episode is brought to you by Function of Beauty. Function of Beauty is the world's first fully customizable hair care product that you just totally create your own shampoo and conditioner, which is really, really cool. From the scent to the color to what it's doing for your hair. So how is your hair right now and what do you want to change about your hair? Basically, the quiz entails all of that information and they formulate your specific formula into a bottle and they send it to your house, and you can put your name on the bottle. You can do dye free, you can do fragrance free, or you can pick a scent that they have the options or the color that you're choosing. I've been doing Function of Beauty for years, and it makes great gifts because it's a personalized gift as well. So you could almost like say, hey, I want to buy you, shampoo and conditioner that is for specifically your hair. So my hair and your hair might not be the same, and that's what we're all like buying at the store, and it doesn't really make sense. Like, for example, Victor and I don't have even similar hair at all. His is coarse and mine's fine. They're both very thick, but that's about the only thing similar about them. His is curly and mine's straight. So you can say goodbye to generic hair care for good today. Go to functionofbeauty.com/Coco to take your hair goals quiz, and then you'll save 25% on your first order. Go to functionofbeauty.com/Coco to let them know you heard about it from our show and to get 25% off your first order. That's functionofbeauty.com/Coco. Take your hair care quiz and save 25% off your first order.
For being a 1-year-old, he didn't really want to eat his cake.
No, he cried. He didn't really like it at all. And even when I put it in his mouth, he was just kind of like, eh. But I did see people message me and say that their kids got sick from eating a bunch of cake because they weren't used to it. So, I guess that's one positive of him not liking his cake. But no, we didn't get the cute smash photos. We got him crying and I put his hand in it after a while, and then that really made him upset.
everybody's like, wait, you need to just relax. But everybody's like staring, looking. And I thought if he was going to cry, he'd cry when we all sang happy birthday. But he didn't. He just like looked around at everybody. And I had been practicing all week, but that was just one person like singing to him, because he cries if he thinks somebody's laughing at him. Like,
yeah,
even
he does. He's super sensitive.
And even if you're like, you're not laughing at him, but he feels like you're laughing at him. So I was like, okay, when everybody's like when you're like, oh, how cute, like, and you get really loud, he'll
like when
like
Victor's
cry.
mom was here, Gretchen, she, I had to teach her or I had to tell her don't laugh at him. Cause she's not like she's like mean laughing at him. He'll do something and she'll think it's cute and she'll like laugh or whatever. And it happened 2 times and he just bawled like the saddest face. And I said, Gretchen, strike 1 and strike 2. Don't let it happen again.
And then actually when we were at the homecoming, a couple of Nicole's friends that hadn't seen him, and they were, like loud when they were talking to him, and then started laughing. And and when he does start crying, he like cries for a long time. And so you have to like,
he gets really worked up real fast. He works himself up so much that he gags like he's gonna like puke like every time he cries. So I try to stop it before it gets to that point, because then I don't want him to puke. So he like starts to hyperventilate, and it's just over really nothing, but his feelings get hurt so easy if you're laughing at him. He knows the difference if you're laughing with him or at him. So if he does something and he's embarrassed, let's say he does something, I'm trying to think of, like he does something like maybe falls or something, and then you kind of laugh because you know he's okay. Oh my gosh, he knows. Or if you're laughing with him because he's doing something goofy and you laugh at him, he's okay with that because he's like, I want you to laugh at me.
And me and Nicole are extremely loud, so it's not for being loud. Yeah, we always are. Like when he
like goofy loud, yeah,
like with his noises, like he'll make a noise and we'll make a real loud noise back. Then he'll make a loud noise, and we so he's used to that. But yeah,
and I can scare him. It can scare the crap out of him, and he just tries to scare us back. Yeah. It's just the certain moments where he feels embarrassed. You can't laugh in those moments at all. And so people think that did someone film the smash cake? Because I know as his mother, it wasn't me putting his hand in the smash cake that made him cry. It was like Victor's laugh is really powerful. And so sometimes that makes him cry. But people laughed at him. Like when I put his hand in there, he was okay with it until he heard people laugh. And then, oh, heck no. They were laughing at him, he thought, and so he started screaming. So I really want to see the video because I want to prove to Vic he was fine with the hand and this frosting. It was the laughing that really set him off.
Yeah, and when he does, he's got both my kids had it too. He has very light skin, and in fact, when we took him to the doctor today for his 1-year checkup, they checked him for
fair that we got to make sure he's not anemic.
And he wasn't. He had a good thing, but I'm like, my kids were like light like that too, and he when he cries, he stains his face 30 minutes. It can be 30 minutes later, and I'll know if I came over here, I was like, you can see like every tear and all around his eyes. I'm like, was he crying? Called me like 20 minutes ago just for a minute, and you can just tell he like really stains his face. So at his birthday, he was red. Then it was so, I don't know. He's so sweet.
But I mean, he did. It's fine that he didn't have like eating the whole smash cake or whatever. Like I never served him a cake in his life. Like how is he with all the people were gathered around just like staring at him? What do we expect? Like I'm totally. You didn't even. I mean,
you guys didn't eat a lot of yours either. I mean, you bent your face down and licked it and stuff, but I think I waited a long time. Like some kids, they know because they're eaters. Sometimes some of them just. There's a big mess. No bath needed after Arrow had his, was there?
No. It's crazy.
So good.
But I do the cute smash cake again. And another little tip is that, like, I don't know I'm sure you guys all know this, but don't put fondant on the smash cake. I know that a lot of people like the smash cake's really pretty. And my cake was really pretty, but not with fondant because, is that how you say it? Fondant?
Fondue?
Fondue.
I don't know.
I think it's fondue.
I don't know. Or is that fondant?
It's fondue, but it's spelled fondant.
I don't know. I'm not sure either, so I'm going to guess.
And so don't put fondue on it because it's a choking hazard. So I just want to say that. Unless you're used to eating fondue, then that's fine. But Arrow was not, so I just made sure. And she's like, oh, yeah, no, I don't put that on there unless it's specifically requested.
And this is crazy. During like Nicole's Big Brother stints, she met a girl, Megan, who, how did you first meet her? She just, did she do a fan? I don't even know.
I'd have to ask her, because the minute I met her, I was really close with her. It was immediately after 18, Big Brother 18.
It wasn't after 16?
No, it was after 18. And we were texting almost immediately, and I
Yeah, but she had to have messaged you or did something. How did you?
I don't know. I have to ask her, because I just literally remember just being like really close instantly. But it's not like that. I'm not like that. So something must have really. And you didn't talk to her, right, when I was on the show?
I don't think so. I'd have to, that's what I'm saying. Like, did she run a fan page or something? Or
well, and the thing is
I think she did.
I don't give a lot of people my phone number, so I must have knew right away that.
I think she ran some account. I thought it was from 16, but we'll have to go. I'm pretty sure it's been since 16, and I think she ran a fan page. So then I think you'd had talked to her through six. This is going to be my guess, and I'm going to find out before the next podcast. Because Megan, she won't forget anything. I think she ran some kind of a page or did some kind of something. And so after 16, Nicole kind of casually messaged back and forth. And I think through 18, I swear I talked to her through all 18. So you were already her friend.
Oh, really?
You were, I'm pretty sure this is how it works. But then they got really, really, really close in text and every day. And actually she stood up at Nicole's wedding and Nicole did not meet her in person until your shower. She came up from the shower. She's from Indiana. So it's how many hour drive is it?
I think she said 6.
So her and her husband came up from the shower, and it was so weird. I felt like we just knew her the whole time. It was very comfortable when she came up for the shower, and at the wedding they were there and very comfortable again. Have not seen them since the wedding, right?
I guess.
And then, so she has 4 children. So her and her husband came up here for Arrow's birthday, and they actually came on Thursday, but we didn't see him till Friday. So we seen him Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We didn't see him Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I guess we didn't. They went back Sunday. Mm-hmm. They came Thursday, so they were here all day Friday, after lunch all the way until nighttime, and then Saturday all day too. Yeah, and then Sunday, no, I didn't see them. And it feels just like we knew them forever.
I literally texted
like
her
they're
that.
our family.
It's so weird. It's like, there's just people like that in your life, and you don't come across them a lot. But like, I trust her so much. Like, it's weird. And even though I just knew like I needed to have her in my wedding and stuff. Like, I don't know. Isn't that so bizarre? Like, people would be like,
yeah,
you're
somebody
crazy.
that you don't even know. And yeah. And then it's.
But she knows like everything about me. I think her and you know the most about me, which is kind of crazy.
But it just was weird how, and we had known her, we've seen her daughter like on media. I've seen her kids. She posts a lot of, she does a lot of stuff. Them. Like they homeschool and like I don't know. I just have always felt like I knew the kids. And then here finally getting to see their faces and their personalities and all that. I wish they lived here. Their daughter is like Mallory would be the best babysitter. Arrow loved her. And she like actually let us visit and she like played with them a lot. How old is she?
13.
Anyway, so I don't know. It's just weird how things people come into your life
for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Definitely a lifer right there.
Yeah, she came in for a reason and became a life.
Yeah, like it's crazy, like to think about. But because like when I saw her, I was like, we haven't seen you since the wedding. It's been over a year. But like when I see you, I feel like I just saw you like yesterday. Those people are so great to have in your life. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like just having a pen pal and meeting them for the first time when you're getting married.
But no awkwardness at all.
No awkwardness, none. That's like for any of us. And her youngest son is David, and my Dave loved David. He's the youngest, and he's funny and full of spunk, and they just had a good time. It was really nice. And I hope it don't have to just be, at least I hope it's once a year that we see him from now on. But,
we got to go down there next time or meet them somewhere. But because we're thinking about maybe getting like a driving RV camper. And so that'd be great to go to Indiana and stay at a campsite near them. And then we could see them again. But yeah, I wish they lived here too. I was like, oh my gosh. 'Cause for lots of reasons, but hey, they're not that far. 6 hours.
No, but it's just really, I was
so like grateful for them to come up. Like that's such a big like ask, but they're always invited to everything. Like, she's one of my closest friends. So, it's just she's not close. So when she kind of brought up that she'd like to come visit this summer and bring the kids and stuff, I thought, oh, that could be a good time. So.
And she was like me, I think, before. Like, I feel like I'm putting words because I'd have to ask. There's just so many people you talk to and to remember everything. But I think she loves Big Brother like I did before when Nicole was on it. But now the last season I think she watched was Nicole's All-Star season, and she's not into, like, she's like me. She's just reading, keeping up with the reads or whatever this year, and the same with last year. And like, I think because she has somebody that was so close to her in it, it just makes it different for you. But yeah, we were just catching up on that. And I actually told her to watch the challenge, CBS challenge. I don't think she hasn't watched it yet. I told her she'd probably like it, that I'm really enjoying it. Oh, that's on tonight too.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, on Tuesdays?
Oh, today's Tuesday?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's on tomorrow.
Oh.
Thought today was Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, and I got my mom into watching The Bachelorette. Okay. And that's super interesting with the two girls and the two bachelorettes and them being really good friends and like the guys causing drama and stuff. So me and Mom kind of talk about that now more than we talk about Big Brother. You've been watching Big Brother or no?
No, I just been reading.
Okay.
But the duo thing seems kind of cool, and it seems like there's going to be a change in the house. So it's just interesting to see. I like to see the people at the bottom come to the top and like things evolve, and that kind of stuff.
It's crazy. Everyone kind of likes that. So it's like I could write a book on how to win and how to be loved by America. They're two different things.
Yeah, but I'm not even saying I love them people because I don't. They some of them seem. A lot of them are changing already, so I don't know what's going on. Like, they went from everybody not liking them to this is based just on my reading, because I'm not really. And then now they're getting a voice and standing up for people. I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm only reading it on Twitter. So I don't know. I don't want to say
Twitter
too much because they'll be like, what's she talking about? That's not what's going on. But
okay, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Let us know some topics that you want in the future. We're kind of just running on whatever. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do next week when I'm in Puerto Rico.
We're probably going to have to, we're going to have to record again this weekend, and then you'll have to throw it out there.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise we'll be really.
Thanks so much, guys.